Hi, Star. We're going into year 4 together, and we're going to be focusing on our first day back together a lot on just our PBIS plan. We're looking at school-wide dojo, and every single year since I started, I've asked you to do this school-wide mapping matrix. Well, I wanted to make sure that you were taking that very seriously with kids and not just giving me the same thing every year. Not that I've noticed that some of you are just giving me the same thing every year. And actually, I don't have a problem with that. I just want us to use this moment to reflect on whether we're getting the results that we want. So if this piece of what we're doing from the very beginning isn't achieving its goal, if we don't have kids doing the things that we need them to do, what is it that we need to revise? And that's what this is going to be about. So I wanted to give you an example of what that might look like, and I changed it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see this, Tiffany, but I just changed it a little bit too. So now we're going to think about how we treasure our principal, right? So we're thinking about this in terms of, normally it's treasuring, respect, responsibility, self. But let's just think a little bit about what this would look like if our focus was treasuring our principal. Okay, so I broke down the first few things for you. And so you know, because you've done this mapping matrix multiple times, that there are some things that are very typical that we ask you to talk to students about. What does it look like and sound like when you enter the building? In this case, for you, it would be classroom. And so I thought about this, we're mapping, we're going to treasure our principal. Okay, so what would it look like when you were entering the building? Well, I put some time and some consideration into that, and for the primary teachers out there, it doesn't necessarily have to be words for our non-readers, but maybe as you're entering the building, what might that look like if you're treasuring your principal? Donuts, like giving her donuts. Okay, and then the other, attention signal. Let's say that I need my principal's attention. We know at STAR that in our classrooms, maybe we're doing that's fine. Maybe everybody's using Coyote Up with kids. But I thought about how is it that you might want to get my attention. I thought maybe it might be appropriate just to like blow me a kiss, out of the acknowledgement of my amazingness. Okay, and then the hall pass system. So you have one in place. You have to talk to kids about what it looks like and sounds like when they go in the hallway without you, how they ask to go to the restroom, how they ask to go into the hall. And so I thought about it, if I'm going back to treasuring my principal, and I think that Tiffany and Stacy would agree, it's no, none. So, that's it, no hall passes. And so the point is just for us to revisit this idea of mapping and to think about where we're at going into year 4 with processes and procedures for kids. Thank you.